How's everyone doing out there today? I'm Dissonance, and thanks for tuning into my channel. We find ourselves today in a little bit of a lull in the middle of the Crocad fusion. Our last Dungeon Divers ended yesterday. The next one doesn't start until tomorrow. But in the meantime, we have this Gear Ascension tournament. Now, the reason I bring this up is because anybody that's been playing the game probably for less than about 2 years might be able to benefit greatly from this. Now, granted, it is about the same chance as a Sacred Shard of pulling a legendary, but if you can guarantee yourself a Sacred Shard for milestone rewards on this tournament, I personally think that's very worth it. We don't care about the tournament rank rewards. All we care about is this Prism Shard right here, and that is because of one special guy. If this pop-up would move. One special guy by the name of Gnut. Of course, if it was just Gnut on 2% chance, maybe this doesn't hold as much value, but we also have several other really fantastic champions in here. Of course, Wixwell, if you don't have him, if you went for the Titus fusion last month, very key part of that team comp. We got, of course, Harima, Staltis, Mishinaki, Freya, Viral. I mean, any of these champions are really great. Even the epics are pretty good. You got Hitatsu and Seeker, and you probably got a Morag for free, but you know, if you pull one and it's Empowerment or it's Faction Guardians, maybe it's even not the worst thing in the world either. The reason I say about 2 years is because according to the Hell Hades websites, Gnut was a fusion exactly 2 years, 2 months, no, sorry, 2 years, 1 month, and 1 day ago. So I personally, I don't have a Gnut. I think this is a very high value event to go for. So let's talk about how we can get it done. The points rewards are based not on turns, but on the items that you receive. So as you can see here, the extract is what you get from Phantom Shogun's Grove. The oil is what you get from Sand Devil's Necropolis. Just at face value, Phantom Shogun is going to award you more points. They have an equal chance, as far as we can tell, of dropping the same number of rewards. If we look in here, going all the way up here, we have 40 to 55, 7 to 9, 3 to 5, and I believe it should be exactly the same for Sand Devil's Necropolis. So just point for point, your best value will be Phantom Shogun. If you did not know, you can actually look at the Hell Hades Raid Stages tool, not only for your necessary resistance and accuracy, but you can actually click this little drop-down menu for the rewards and see that it is basically a 1/3 chance of getting any of these rewards. Now, another thing to bring up is maybe you can't do level 25, and that's totally fine. Unlike gear dungeons, even endgame players will need plenty of the lesser, plenty of the medium, and of course the superior of either the oils or the extracts. So that's never going to go to waste. You're never going to be farming for subpar items. Now, the value really is in getting the most amount of drops possible. So if you can farm level 25 on Phantom Shogun, then by all means, you should probably go for that. But value is not only in what rewards you can get for the event, but if you're running, say, a 2-man Sand Devil team, like a Godseeker and Neri team, for example, you could be farming 3 food while you're doing it. So maybe you're finishing off champion training event that happens to be running right now that is part of the fusion. And maybe running Sand Devil can take care of both of those for you at the same time. So take into account the other value that you can get before you make your decision on what to run. And if you are a lower level account or you haven't been able to progress as much due to team comps or what have you, just look for these stages right before the increase in energy. Usually these stages, 20 and 16 and 11, even going all the way down to 7 here, usually those are the best bang for your buck, just because the energy cost hasn't, it's the highest you can get before the energy cost goes up. Therefore, it's higher efficiency to run it that way. Now, I hope that even just the champion pool itself excites some of you guys to try to give this a run. To be completely honest, if you were to go out and buy a sacred shard, let's see, I don't know if they have any offers right now. If you were to go and buy a sacred in the shop, a lot of times the offers are somewhere in the range of 15 to 20 bucks a pop. You can see here on the pack offer calculator, the Hell Hades gaming estimation is about $13 in value for a sacred. If you can get this for the cost of a couple of refills, a couple of gem refills of energy, or maybe some energy you've got stored up, I think it is definitely worth your time and investment to go get a chance, a sacred shards chance at a much restricted pool of trying to get one of these awesome champions. So I wish you all the luck, and let me know in the comments if you get something good. I'll be hoping to get mine this weekend during Champion Chase. Just so you know, if you've clicked into the summon pool and you let it sit, it will auto claim when the event ends, and it will end up in your inbox for Champion Chase. Just a little extra tip at the end. So let me know what you guys get, or if you're going for it, or if you are not going for it, and why. And I'll hope to see you on the next one.